What would you do with this almost magic-like material? This super black coating is the definition of darkness. It's so dark that the human eye can't discern its dimension or shape. Why do you think this material was created? Let's find out. Interesting Engineering presents Materials Lab. Vantablack. Can you see the sphere here? I promise you, it's there in front of the black square. But this sphere and background are coated in Vantablack. Now, if we move the sphere becomes visible. Strangely, this material even caused a rift in the art world. But more on that later. Vantablack is developed and distributed by Surrey Nanosystems. They cause a chemical reaction to grow microscopic filaments of carbon nanotubes. It was originally designed for use in space travel and the optics industry to improve the visibility of distant objects. Vantablack absorbs glare and makes it easier to see distant stars and planets. We are all aware that black absorbs light. You feel this effect when you wear a black t-shirt on a hot summer's day. The black pigments on the t-shirt pull in the light and make you feel hot. However, these normal black pigments reflect enough light to be seen, unlike Vantablack, which works by using carbon nanotubes to absorb light, causing a void effect when light is shone on the object. We spoke to an expert to find out more.
So initially, Vantablack was developed for a space application. Any optical instrument or sensor in the space is subjected to stray light that either come from the moon, the earth, or the sun. It's kind of make it hard to take images or to kind of see what's going on in the space.
The material is created at 752 degrees Fahrenheit and has a melting point of more than 5,430 degrees Fahrenheit. At the moment, there are 3 different versions. Vantablack S-VIS uses randomly aligned carbon nanotubes to absorb only visible light. Vantablack SIR uses randomly aligned carbon nanotubes and has better infrared absorption. Vantablack VBX are non-nanotube sprayable paints that are much simpler to apply than the former.
Whenever you cover a surface with Vantablack, because it absorbs so much light, like whenever the light enters the material, it gets reflected by the carbon nanotube and it never bounces back to the source. So you can kind of get surfaces that has no texture.
Unfortunately, the carbon nanotubes are delicate and can be easily damaged. And getting this material is very difficult. It's not like you can go to your hardware store and grab it in. The process of creating Vantablack takes up to 2 days. Although this is a material for science, it also found its way into the art world, specifically by the artist Anish Kapoor. In the past, Kapoor had created Descent into Limbo. Kapoor attempted to create an impression of an absolute void. When he saw Vantablack, he was inspired. He had to have it. Kapoor made it so that he would be the only artist to use Vantablack. In the end, Vantablack is a material that has touched the worlds of science, industry, and art. What would you use this material for, if you could even get your hands on any?